Hey, it's Bubba Solo here from Bubba Solo Gaming, and today we're in Varmland, Sweden. We're going to be racing with the Mini Cooper, and what we hope to do is showcase our amazing driving skills with the Mini Cooper and be able to see a couple different views. So we're going to have the cockpit view going, and then we're also going to be having a chase camera going, so you can see everything that's happening from a scale outside of the car and then also from within. Lately I've been spending a lot of time driving in a game that is an arcade racer. So racing on here, which is more of a sim racer, where you have to be very careful about how you're applying the gas and the brakes and shifting and all that, is going to be a challenge after playing Horizon Chase Turbo for several hours, where pretty much all you do is lay on the gas and jick and jack, paddywhack, get around the cars. Here you have to continually be monitoring the course, monitoring your speed, monitoring your trajectory, listening to your co-pilot, co-driver, sorry Bobby, that's who you are, and managing the terrain. And ever-changing terrain too. The slippery conditions really do matter here. I absolutely love this track in Sweden. I think it's a really beautiful track. I love all the touches along these flags. There goes the Danish flag, there's the Swedish flag that you see. There are a lot of fans out along this track, and they're pretty easy to see because of the contrast between their outfits and the white snow that they're standing on. I love it when they cheer as I go by. It's really nice. And I wanted to also this time provide you with a view of what the track looks like from the flat screen. And there's going to be some loss of quality from what it really looks like on an OG PS4, but this game is really quite great in flat screen as far as the visuals go. I find it's very convincing in flat screen. Of course, I usually play it in PSVR, but by all means, I love playing it in PSVR. It's my favorite. But it does perform well in flat screen. If you are at all interested in racing games, this is one that you should definitely add to your list. There goes the Swedish flag. I love it. I think this is probably my favorite racing game of all time, which is kind of interesting because it's just in the heat of the action, it's just you and the course and your co-driver. And you're only discovering how your competitors are doing when you see those updates on your split results, and then also at the end of each stage. But still, it feels like it's the most engaging racer I've ever played, because there's so much more strategy and technique that's involved in driving this than in most other racers. On PSVR, there are a few different racing games that one can play. There's this Dirt Rally, which is my favorite. There's also Drive Club, which I think is a pretty good game. I started off not really loving it that much, but I very much did get into it. That's more of an arcade racer. You can change some of the parameters of it, so it's a little bit more like a sim, but it feels much more like an arcade racer. Flat out crest jump. Can I go flat out in this Mini? Can I do it? Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. That was so bad. Flat out. How about I just do a donut and limp through the jump? How weak. Another great game to play that's a racer in PSVR is Wipeout, the Omega Collection, which is incredible, but it's not a driving game. I mean, it sort of feels like a driving game, but you are flying low to the ground ships. Oh man, right? You hear him. Right 6 crest. He's so sad and disappointed. Yeah, so the Wipeout Omega Collection is definitely one to get if you own PSVR, and you can play that one in flat as well too. Drive Club, I can't remember. It seems like the VR version and the flat version are different versions of the game. Whereas with Dirt Rally, if you buy Dirt Rally, you got them both. Same with the Wipeout. You got both PSVR and flat. There's Polybius, which I'm going to get someday, which is also a hypnotic trance racer, which people really love. But that's just, again, it's more you versus the course and getting into the zone. And there probably are more. I think there's like Trackmania, which is somewhat a racer. But this one is the most fully fleshed out, just the most amazing, the one that I keep coming back to in PSVR. Let's finish this thing with this Mini. This was a really terrible run, but, you know, I've been playing an arcade racer, and I'm racing with the Mini, which is not a high performer. Yeah, I came in way down in the pack. That's okay. I hope you enjoyed seeing this footage. If you'd like to subscribe, please click here and click over here for more videos within this playlist. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.